Hi, I'm Megan and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the Cerebral Palsy Tag. There are 10 questions and I'll link the questions down below. So, let's begin. Number 1 is, what kind of cerebral palsy do you have? I have hemiplegia, specifically on the right side, so my whole right side of my body is weak, but my right hand is the weakest of the whole right side of my body. How do you get cerebral palsy? So I had a stroke before I was born. How do you feel about cerebral palsy growing up? So it definitely depends. I mean, there was definitely ups and downs throughout, my childhood. It was definitely hard at times.
Okay, count how many times I've said definitely. Oh my god, anyway.
Yeah, so it was hard at times. The older I got, the more I knew I was different, but I tried to not let that, affect me. I did like every sport you could think of. Well, not really, but I did gymnastics, dance, baseball, and of course, I did my favorite sport of all, which I so actually due to this game, which is basketball. So I never let that affect me. I never let the fact that I only had one, good, hand that I can use impact me. I've always figured out a way to use stuff, and I always loved sports, and it was always fun for me to do. How has cerebral palsy impacted your life? It has impacted my life a lot. I usually say, it is a part of me, but it's not all of me. It will always be a part of me, no matter what. So, it has definitely impacted me, but I will say, yes, it has impacted me, in many different ways. Not just negatively, but also positive. Having cerebral palsy had given me so many gifts. I get to see the world in such a unique way. And I'm so grateful for that. But it has also impacted me, negatively. Things are harder for me to do. I have to learn to do a lot of things with one hand. I try my best to use my right hand as much as possible, but of course it is challenging. And I definitely have my days where, cerebral palsy is hard and I just want to break from it. But, I always push through and I do my best to stay positive. Do you ever think about what your life would be like without cerebral palsy? Yes, but I don't think about it that often. Usually I only think about it, on the very hard days where I'm just frustrated and, I just want to have, a normal life. But, of course I think of, what if I didn't have a stroke? What if it can happen? And, what would my life be? Would my life be that much different? It happens when I'm having, a really tough day and I'm frustrated. But I have to say, I haven't had one of those days in a while because I realized, I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for the things I can do. Yes, life would probably be easier if I didn't have cerebral palsy, if I could use two hands, if I could do this or that. But, I realize you can't spend too much time thinking about what your life would be like if you didn't have cerebral palsy, because, you can't change that. I can't change the fact that I had a stroke before I was born. So, I try to think of the positive. I try to think of how I can make my life amazing and live my life despite my disability and live an amazing, beautiful life despite the fact of having a disability. And with that said, my disability is, yes, there's a lot of negatives, but there's also positives, and there's things that having a disability has taught me that I probably would never have learned if I didn't have it. So, even though it is really challenges, it also has given me so many things that I'm grateful for. How is schooling with cerebral palsy? That is definitely like a long answer. I could make a separate video of this, of how school was like for me with cerebral palsy, and I'm probably going to in the future, but I'll sum it up as there was definitely many ups and downs. I was in special education throughout like elementary school, middle school, high school. It was definitely hard. There was moments where, I didn't believe myself. I didn't think I would make it past high school or even like middle school, to be honest with you. But somehow I did it. I did have some great teachers throughout like high school, but I also did have some bad teachers. But I managed to get through it, and I ended up graduating with honors in high school, and going to college and getting my mathematics degree and graduating with honors there as well. So I am planning on going more in depth in another video, but that sums it up. How has your disability changed throughout your life? So I wouldn't say it changed that much, like things I can do. Of course, I try to use my right hand as much as possible because I know, if I don't use it, then it's just gonna get tighter and tighter. So sometimes when I don't use it, it gets tight, and then I try to stress it out and use it as much as possible. But so yeah, my disability, I haven't noticed anything like significant that has changed. I'm like, of course, like I know like if I don't use my hand's gonna get tighter, so I try my best to use my hand as much as possible, but nothing like significant has changed in terms of like my disability. So how will things change for people with disabilities? So I hope like in the future things will change for the better with people with disabilities. I know there's a lot of negativity. People like think of disability as a negative thing, and that is it. And one of my biggest reasons for creating this YouTube channel is to spread awareness and to make people realize that yes, like having a disability is challenging, but it doesn't mean I don't have a great life. I have an amazing life, and I choose to look at my disability as positive as I can. And I want people to realize, like, yes, my cerebral palsy is a part of me, but it's not all of me. And I want to show that throughout all of my videos on this channel. And I just hope that in the future things will be better for people with disabilities. And yeah, but I know that's all like a lot we have to do, and I just hope I can be even a little bit a change in this world to make people aware that like people with disabilities can do anything they set their mind to. If you believe in God, does that help you deal with cerebral palsy more? So I definitely do believe in God, and I definitely have my days where I'm just like, I don't know why I was given this life, but sometimes, like, it does help me. It does help me to realize, what, I was given this life for a reason. I was given this life to change the world even a little bit, that people with disabilities can do anything. Like, if you set your mind to something, you can do anything despite the challenges, despite the negative related to disability. And that definitely helps me to get through, like, the toughest of days. So we have made it to the last question on this tag, and that is, if there was a pill that could take away your cerebral palsy, would you take it? I'm gonna be honest. On the hardest days, I would probably say yes. But on most days, no, I wouldn't take it. The reason why I would say no is because I truly believe I was given this life for a reason, and Cerebral Palsy has given me so many gifts that without it, I would have known about, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for the positive things that Cerebral Palsy has given me. Yes, some days are extremely hard, but no one can guarantee me that my life would be better without Cerebral Palsy. Maybe it would, but there's no guarantee. No one's life is easy. Everyone has their own struggles and challenges. If I didn't have Cerebral Palsy, I feel like in a way I would lose a part of me. Like, no, my Cerebral Palsy is, like I said, is not all of me, but it definitely has made me into the person I am, if that makes sense. And if you take that away, I feel like I lost a part of me, and I wouldn't want to do that. No one's life is easy. So I truly believe, like, if I didn't have Cerebral Palsy, I would just have a different challenge that I had to deal with. Like, maybe it would be easier, but no one can guarantee me that. So that was the Cerebral Palsy tag. Like I said, I'll leave the questions down below. So if you have Cerebral Palsy, I encourage you to answer the questions. I hope you learn a lot about me. I do plan on making a lot more other disability related videos, going more in depth on my disabilities, and stuff like that. I'm very excited for that. Subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video.